Hey guys, we got a brand new airplane to add to the collection, and it is the E-Flite P-47D Thunderbolt. So this is kind of a reissue of the original Park Zone P-47, known as Snorting Bull, and that was a silver P-47. This new P-47 by E-Flite is painted in green with gray on the bottom with the invasion stripes. Also includes AS3X. And comes in with flaps and retracts already installed. So it's a slightly different aircraft, but the airframe is roughly the same as the original. So, you know, I had originally been looking at a P-47 to purchase as my next airplane, and I was actually looking at the UMX version, the 2S powered one. But with the price that Horizon was selling the Park Flyer version for, with flaps and retracts, and when you add that up with the sale and coupon codes, this is a really good deal. For not much more than the UMX bird, you can get into this Park Flyer. So, and if you just look at this, look at the picture of the airplane here against the sunset, and wow, it thing is a work of art. So, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get the thing out of the box, and let's take a look at what comes inside the E-Flite P-47D box. Alright, well, we got it out of the box, and as you can see, everything is very well packed from Horizon Hobby, just as all their airplanes are. You know, they have a real sturdy foam around the aircraft, as well as these kind of keepers here to make sure that everything stays safe in packaging and shipping, and everything does look really good. So let's go ahead and kind of break this box down, and let's take a look at the contents. First of all, you notice it comes with a four-bladed propeller. Installed on the aircraft is a two-bladed, but if you are going to fly with the retracts and you want to keep a very scale appearance, go ahead and install the four-bladed prop. Now I have some Cali graphics that I'll be using to put on here, which is the Hamilton Standard decals and the nomenclature for the prop specifications to really kind of give it some extra kind of scale details. So we'll put that off to the side. Also featured in the box, loose, is kind of the bag of hardware, as well as a clear belly pan. So in case you decide, which I'll probably end up doing, is flying a lot of times by hand launching and belly landing on the grass. It includes a clear skid plate, as well as all your hardware, some adhesive strips, most likely for the horizontal stabilizer, and sheet metal screws to attach the wings to the fuselage. Also off to the side is the horizontal stabilizer. You can see the green on the top, gray on the bottom. It's got a carbon spar that'll kind of give it some strength, as well as what I think is a pretty cool feature, an interlocking detail here on the elevator. So once it's put together and the elevators move, they move together. So many of my airplanes, I use a thin piece of wire here, and what happens is one of them moves a lot more than the other one. So here you get really uniform movement of the elevator by linking these two together. So very nice touch, very nice detailing there. Okay, let's remove these foam keepers out of the way here. And let's get the wing out. Alright, so here we have the bottom side of the wing of the P-47. You can see the retracts are already installed. The invasion stripes are already painted, and also includes the gun tubes for the 850 caliber machine guns. The flaps are also installed. The servos are already here, as well as, of course, the ailerons, which no big surprise there. So top side is painted green, as well as has the red warning labels on here so that the pilot and ground crew wouldn't step on the flaps when they'd get up into the cockpit. So everybody's the quality of the paint looks very good. Nothing real shocking here. Everything looks good. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3 bolts, or 3 screws will hold it together, and then 2 pegs in the front, and that's all that's needed to attach this. Okay, and here is the fuselage, painted in the green scheme with gray on the bottom and the invasion stripes for Normandy. And the two-bladed prop, of course, is installed. It's got a dummy engine on the front that could definitely use a little bit of detail work. It has the checkerboard pattern from the fighter squadron that it was assigned to. I believe it was the 78th, as well as, of course, the markings. Let's go ahead and pull the cockpit off here. In fact, it looks like the pilot's a little bit off scale here. It looks a little bit big, so maybe eventually I'll get around to detailing the cockpit a little bit. In fact, the instrument panel looks the same as it does in the Archer, so we could try to detail that up later, but a pretty small thing to worry about. So inside we have the speed control, 30 amp speed controls already installed, as well as the AR636A AS3X 6-channel receiver. Everything looks good on the inside, no big surprises here. You can see that there are looks like brass inserts into the foam for the machine screws to go into, so very nice touch there. Otherwise, everything looks pretty well straightforward. Go ahead and put this back. Of course, helps if you put it back the right way. Canopy flips on. It's got a magnet in the back, 2 pegs up front. Real simple operation. So that's pretty much it for the unboxing. There really isn't much to this. I estimate probably 30 minutes or so, you could be out flying the aircraft. Now, of course, I'm going to go through and do a full detailed job with weathering the aircraft to make it look historically correct. I may even update the cockpit a little bit as well. So it's going to be a while before I get it in the air. But before the maiden flight, make sure you check back to the BR GT350 YouTube page, because I will be doing an overview on the aircraft assembled as well as weathered. So be sure to tune in for that. But otherwise, for an unboxing video of the E-Flite P-47D Thunderbolt, this is it. So let's get out the screwdrivers and start putting it together.